My friends, I wanted to talk to you today, not as a preacher, not as an outsider, but as someone who understands what it means to break free from something that has held you back. I know some of you are feeling uncertain right now, scared, and even guilty for the thoughts that you're having. But I want you to listen carefully, because this message is for you. You're stronger than you know. Growing up, many of us were taught to follow certain rules, to believe certain things without question. We were told that this was the only way to live, the only truth, and that questioning it was wrong, even dangerous. For some of you, this has been your entire life. You've been told that stepping away, thinking differently, or even doubting just a little bit is a betrayal. But let me tell you something. Questioning is not a betrayal. It's courage. It's the courage to seek the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. I want to take you back to a time in history, a time that was dark and filled with fear. During the Second World War, millions were told to follow orders, to obey without question. They were told they were doing the right thing, even when they knew deep down that something was wrong. It was only after the war, when the full truth came out, that many realised that they had been misled and manipulated by those in power who claimed that they knew better. Today, you might be having a similar struggle. You've been told that you must follow this path. There's no other way. This is the only way. You've been told that everyone outside of the organisation is lost, that leaving will lead to disaster. But deep down, something doesn't feel right, does it? And that's because you've been lied to. The truth is, the teachings that you've been told to accept without question about the end of the world coming any day now, and being cut off from loved ones, and about who will be saved and who won't, those are not the absolute truths that you've been promised, because they've changed over time, haven't they? Predictions have failed, doctrines have shifted, but you were told to keep believing, to keep following without question. But my friends, the strongest people in history are not those who blindly followed. They were those that had the courage to stand up and say, "No more. I deserve to know the truth." And you do deserve to know the truth. You've been told that the world outside is dangerous, and that anyone who leaves is lost and they're weak. But the truth is, it takes incredible strength to step away. It takes strength to break free from a system that has controlled you, to walk away from the comfort of certainty into the unknown. But that unknown is where freedom lives. When you step out, you'll find that the world that you've been warned about isn't nearly as scary as you've been told that it is. You'll find friends and people who love you for who you are, not for what you believe. You'll find that you're capable of thinking for yourself, of making your own decisions, and that your life is your own to live. You are not alone in this journey. Many have walked this path before you, and they have found a life filled with more joy, more truth, and more freedom than they ever imagined. And you can too. You have the power. You have the strength and the courage to leave behind what no longer serves you. You've the right to seek the truth, to ask questions, and to live a life that is true to who you really are. So I'm here to tell you, my friends, you're strong enough to leave. You are strong enough to leave. You're strong enough to break free from the lies, the fear, the control. You're strong enough to live your own life on your own terms. The future's yours to create, and it starts with one brave step. I'll see you soon.